EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. On the Rams sideline, Sean McVay, of course, grandfather John was the general manager and architect of the Niners Super Bowl teams of the 80s and 90s. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, we talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes. So he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
At the 37-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First and 10. Get set. Watch out. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk to gain of 43 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. A dive, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That touchdown number 30 of the year. One shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Rams nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. In motion is Aguilar. First carry here for Kyren Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kevin Givens in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. A look there at Kyle Shanahan. His 49ers heading back onto the field. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Up the sideline at the 35. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And that rushing touchdown, number 28 on the year. A remarkable number. He draws level with the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson, for the most rushing TDs in an NFL season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
Dallas Flowers on
there you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. The motion man is Nacua. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. And this.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. On the option, here's Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. On comes the punter now as he is on to punt for the Rams. And he overhit that just a bit. That's beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Watch out! Left. the bootleg. It's Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
Second and 12 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 37-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 33 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. He gets free. And he's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. That is about as good a half as you will ever see out of a running back. Greg, his third rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
Lutz for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Ready. Lady. A first down throw for Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Stafford now on second down. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punch it away for the fourth time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line, he's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. On 1st and 10, Purdy out to his right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Play action now. Purdy on the run to the right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Flush to his right. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Rams offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's Stafford. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
They don't want a repeat of first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's Travis Etienne. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Jaguars find a way. They win it by a point. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the veteran Adam Thielen. This will wind up a touchdown. The Panthers get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Lamar Jackson. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Ravens move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return is Ricky Pearsall. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. On play action, here's Purdy, moving outside the pocket. Throw across his body is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember, but here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got And the 49ers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Rams nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Sean McVay, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Rams. His team heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. A quick slant, and here's Adams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Rams punting unit coming out as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. McCaffrey gonna return it, and it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. Forced out wide. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with, and they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Just simply more of the same. You're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Aguilar able to make the catch. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And this is third down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And this will be incomplete. Third and 6.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
They'll go play action with Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
He's got space inside the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10
at the 19-yard line.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
17-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's McCaffrey. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the 49ers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Williams. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. An even 40 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike. And whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
49er 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. They trail here late. Hoping to put something, anything on the board before they get out of here. Going to start this drive, 1st and 10. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter. We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
That's fielded at about the 18.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he will not make it the distance. Little fireworks on the final play of this one as the game is over. So a win here for the 49ers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.